We all know people in the world who carry baggage. The only difference between baggage and a treasure chest is the content. And we get to decide that content. For me, that choice is driven by a philosophy. In my life, there are no barriers, there are only solutions. And at age 11, I ended up coming across a book that was to change my life forever. Joshua Slocum, Sailing Alone Around the World. When I read this book, I knew I wanted to be a sailor. Cape Town was a crossroads. People from all corners of the world had sailed through those waters. When Richard Broadhead, the third competitor to finish, arrived, I'd been there since pre-dawn. A crowd had gathered, and when he came alongside, he said he needed a volunteer. And guess, by the time the word help was out of his mouth, who was airborne landing on his deck? From him, I learned that nothing was impossible. As long as I kept my sights high, and I worked incredibly hard, incredibly smart, and I found the stepping stones to success, anything was possible. So I went to see a marine banker in the yacht club. And before I could explain to him how I would repay the loan, he slammed shut his portfolio, and very angrily he said, "You're a black kid. What do you know about the sea? Get out of here, you're wasting my time." So I went looking around the yacht club for somebody who could help. And I heard them poke fun at a guy they called the Crazy Dutchman. He wanted to build boats, but he had no customers. I said, "Marinus, let me help you with your dream. You need a customer, I need a boat. Let's form a partnership." We spent years working on the boat, and the crane launched the boat, and I stepped aboard, and I got towed around to a part of the yacht club and put on a dock. And on that dock was this beautiful 100-foot yacht. And that 100-footer belonged to the banker who threw me out of his office. And several times I heard him say how embarrassing it was for his very fancy multi-million-dollar machine to be on the same dock as my piece of junk. So I stood on my deck one day and said, "Excuse me, sir, is your boat fully paid for? Because mine is." The minimum size requirement for the round the world race is 40 foot. My boat is 38 foot. How big is my problem? 2 feet, just 2 feet. Less than 270 of us have sailed alone around the world and the Southern Ocean. When I rounded Cape Horn, I did not do it to prove my critics wrong. I did it to prove to myself that I was right to dream. Everything we do, all our experiences, are truly the treasures that help us become successful, because I believe in life there are no barriers, there are only solutions. Thank you so much for having me here.